first round of the NCAA Women's Volleyball Tournament on ESPN+. The journey begins in Waco, Texas for the champions out of the Big Sky, the Bears of Northern Colorado, and standing in their way today, the Cougars out of the Pac-12 of Washington State. And a nifty touch from Pukas. Again, the setter, a little dump there. There is the aforementioned libero, Carly Basham. And she'll help clean things up as Washington State back on the board early. Swing into the tape. They're going to say there was a block from Washington State who wanted the 4-hit call. Another dump successfully executed by Pukas at the net will make it a moot point. From the back row, big swing from Harris. An even better dig from Basham. And punctuation comes from the right arm of Penny Tusa, as she believes is necessary, assuming she has an unlimited data plan. As battle at the net, Yahalashava puts it away. You're triumphant. And big block up front at the right side, led by your freshman, Katie Ryan. These days as head coach, she is your co-head coach of the year in the Pac-12 this season, her second such honor.
And Greeny's associate head coach, her husband, Burdette Greeny, they met as student athletes at Washington State and then got married. So certainly a family atmosphere that comes with this Coug team.
And a nice response again. Yahalashava, her service has really improved in her time with Washington State. And Penny Tusa, all of 5'8", gets up, denies. Serve from Norville. An ace. Scouting out a potential foe if they can get past the Islanders. Washington State shows up to Waco, picks up the opening set. Free ball comes back over for Ince. Access denied one more time from Yahalashava. Volleyball programs have used around the country. Their head coach, Lindsay Oates, was able to zoom in on that as well. Meanwhile, you don't want to zoom in too tight when Katie Ryan's swinging at the net. And she fires that one right down the line. Tusa fights for that ball above the net and wins it for the Cougars. Still playable. Great dig from Katarzinski. But in the end, Penny Tusa. Wow. We go right back to Argentina Ung. And the sophomore puts it away. And a swing again from KJ Ince. Tusa able to sneak it in with the cross-court shot. And the sophomore Cole to serve. And that is how you would dial it up each and every time, ideally for Kalia Williams. Bears almost a little miscommunication. And there's the 25th point on the board in the second frame, courtesy of Argentina Ung, as the standout for Mexico has her Cougars one set victory away from moving on to the second round. The answer again from the freshman, Katie Ryan. Again, Katie Ryan, her first NCAA tournament, and we expect her to probably be in a few more. But it has worked for her. Tusa teaming up with Kalia Williams, who will be the first to put up an 18th point. Joust at the net, won by the setter for the Cougars, Hannah Pukas, a master of angles. And an ace for Tusa.
What a third set that Penny Tusa is having.
Oh, Northern Colorado's mindful of that block on the far pin. Ung denied. Able to scoop it back up.
Quite the scramble on both sides. UNC just not rolling over.
Joust at the net, won by the Cougars, and Washington State will continue their 2021 season to the second round tomorrow here in Waco.